our show. My next guest is a producer, writer and creator of Treme, which new season premieres on Sunday, September the 23rd on HBO. HBO? You can cuss on HBO.
Crikey.
Yeah, you can. Please welcome David Simon, everybody. David Simon. Welcome. May I say before we begin, what an excellent shirt you're wearing this evening.
It's clean.
It's clean and it's nice. Look, I think it'd go well with this tie.
Nah.
No, it would. Look, you've got the paisley there and then the colour blocking there. It'd be good. You might want to think about that.
Okay.
All right. Congratulations on the third season of Treme. That's something, eh? Now that's...
And I've done it without viewers. I mean, that's the beautiful thing.
The thing is, you don't need viewers.
Who needs viewers?
Well, clearly not me either.
Exactly.
So, no, it's fine because I think you are, of course, you created the best show that's ever been on television, which was The Wire. That would it was without doubt.
I would have said The Honeymooners. But
No. You didn't create The Honeymooners.
I didn't. You're right.
Yeah. But I want to give you something big for that. It's a chocolate dollar.
Thank you.
It's been
it is indeed.
Yeah, it's a chocolate dollar. You don't eat it now. It's a little. I've fingered it a bit.
I'll save it for later.
Save it for later then. Yeah. Tell us about Treme then. It's set in New Orleans, right?
It is. It's the post-Katrina history of New Orleans told through some fictional characters. And,
yeah.
And no vampires, no gangsters.
Hence no viewers, my friend. Yeah, I mean. That's your problem.
I don't know what I was thinking.
Yeah, you know, you gotta get some vampires in there. Yeah. At least some kids that pretend they're vampires and wear nice clothes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. You know, doing a show in Louisiana without vampires, I don't know what I was thinking.
You'll be all right. But why New Orleans after Baltimore, though? I think of you as Baltimore all the time.
I don't know. I had to go somewhere else. Actually, I had a little interim where I went to Iraq with...
Very few series coming out of Iraq.
No.
Or jumping up and down.
They only gave that one 7 hours.
Right.
And we had even less viewers
That
than
was
before.
Generation Kill, right?
That's right.
Right, yeah.
And I think that was, my cousins watched it, and some Marines watched it.
Right.
23 Marines who were, whose names were used. And that was it. And so,
So you wanted to go...
On to New Orleans.
On to New Orleans. And but I think, you still live in Baltimore?
I do.
Yeah.
And New Orleans, both places.
You have 2 houses?
I do.
Yeah, you're doing all right.
Well, I think...
Can I have my chocolate dollar back? Nah.
I fingered it.
Yeah, no, well, that was the reason I gave it to you, I guess. Yes, I like that. So, I'm fascinated by Baltimore because it's such a diverse and wide array of talent comes out of there. You're out there. John Waters is out of Baltimore.
Barry Levinson.
Yeah, I mean, it's what is
Joe
it?
Mencken.
Why is it that town produced such a wide array of diverse talent?
I don't know. I have to say, Baltimore's a pretty basic place. It's a kind of place with basements. I often used to think that one of the reasons The Wire in the end worked was that Baltimore was like so many other places, so many other post-industrial cities, like St. Louis or Cleveland or
even Glasgow, where I'm from. Yeah. I always thought it was a bit like Glasgow.
It's very much like Glasgow.
Yeah, I thought that.
I've been to Glasgow, and it very much reminded me of Baltimore.
Yeah, they got the same they had the same drug problem for a long time.
Old port city.
Yeah, it's
a lot of unemployment.
City, a lot of political corruption.
You'd do fine in Baltimore. You'd do fine.
I've been to Baltimore a couple of times. I did great.
Did you have your bail money taped to your chest?
Oh man, no. I used to when I was a kid growing up. We used to walk around. There was a lot of these underpasses under the freeways, and they built these kind of places. And we used to always carry a milk bottle when we went through them in case anyone attacked you. You could smash them with a milk bottle. It was it was hilarious.
It's the building blocks of comedy.
Right, yeah. But it's quite, I mean, The Wire was seen as, this comment you talk about, the post-industrial society. I met a guy, let's call him an entrepreneur, in Moscow, right?
Yeah.
Who was a big fan of The Wire. And he said it was just like Moscow, because it was like so many other places. He said because capitalism cannot really exist effectively unless there is a reasonably honest police force. It said if the corruption gets too high in the police force, capitalism just cannot exist. Same thing happened in Chicago in the 1920s, happened in a lot of post-industrial American cities, and it happened in Moscow in the, after the fall of the Soviet Union.
That's interesting. I think that, you know, we're in a situation now where capital is having its way. And labor has been really diminished over the last 30, 40 years.
You're not a Republican, are you?
I'm a little to the left of the Democratic Party.
Yeah. I see that. But, you know, so
somebody's got
mouth organ, awkward pause, or a big cash prize? You got to go for the big cash prize.
I'll go for the big cash prize.
Really? Great. What time is it, Shadow Steve?
It's time for the big cash prize.
Prize.
$8.50.
$8.50 if you include the chocolate dollar, slightly fingered. So, if you could answer one question. You ready? All right. Iceland is in the North Atlantic. Its capital city is Reykjavik. In the original comic book, what was the name of Superman's pet monkey? Was it D. Beppo?
How did we get through Reykjavik to the question?
Just one of those end of empire with laughs things going on, I guess.
You are an enigma wrapped in a riddle. Are there other choices besides D?
Sure, but they're wrong.
I'm going to go with Beppo.
Beppo, D is the correct answer.